Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, Eaton Squad. My name is Addis. For today's video are the travel requirements for foreign nationals arriving and departing from the Philippines for the month of December 2024. Details coming up. So it's the new month. Let's update the travel requirements for foreign nationals going to the Philippines or departing from the Philippines. If you belong to the foreign nationals category, you are entering or departing the Philippines as a tourist, 9A visa, 13A visa, and SRRV. We have the travel requirements for you, particularly to those who are just new in our channel and maybe going to the Philippines for the first time and you guys don't know the travel requirements that you guys need to prepare for your upcoming trip. Here's the latest. First up is, of course, your valid passport. As a foreign national, you are traveling on a foreign passport and the 6 months rule does apply. So it's very important that you guys check your foreign passports if it's still within the validity period. And that's 6 months and above. So before even booking that ticket, make sure to check its validity. That way you guys won't have any problem during check-in at the airport. Because if you are traveling on a foreign passport with less than 6 months of validity in it, that is actually grounds for denied boarding. So double check if it's good to go before traveling to the Philippines. Plane ticket. This is very important because you're not going anywhere without plane ticket. So as a foreign national traveling to the Philippines, we have rules, especially if you are traveling as a tourist. When you arrive in the Philippines as a tourist, you are given a 30 days visa and you are eligible to extend this visa if you tend to stay longer. Now, if you have a round trip ticket, but your outgoing ticket is more than 30 days, airlines may require for an outbound ticket or a throwaway ticket that you will leave the Philippines in 30 days. So what other foreigners do is they would still purchase a round trip ticket, then purchase a throwaway ticket on the side just to satisfy this requirement. Throwaway tickets will cost you about $16. This is a legit website. I've actually made a video on this already. If you guys are interested, please feel free to check it out. Please take note that this is only required if your return ticket is more than 30 days. If you're only in the Philippines for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, your whole round trip ticket should be good to go. For 13A and SRRV, as a resident of the Philippines on this type of visa, you can travel to the Philippines on a one-way ticket. Just make sure you guys have your ACRI card for 13A and PRA ID for SRRV visa holders. E-travel, yes, e-travel is still required to all inbound travelers to the Philippines for foreign nationals category. So e-travel, if you are just using this for the very first time, you must create an account. Because unlike before, you can just register and generate a QR code. This time, you have to create an account first before doing the registration. The creating of your account, you can do this at any given time. Even if your flight is not in a few months, you can already create an account with eTravel. For the registration proper, you must do this within 72 hours prior to your departure. I highly recommend doing your e-travel registration on this time frame because as we do a month-to-month update, our subscribers who's been to the Philippines just recently have been updating us when it comes to e-travel that they have passengers pulled out of line to register with e-travel because airline staff are not catering them unless they have e-travel registration. So before you even head to the airport, make sure that you guys have registered with e-travel to avoid the delay and hassle. Now, if you are departing from the Philippines, e-travel is no longer required for foreign passport holder. There seems to be an issue when it comes to e-travel rules because some would say even if you're a foreign passport holder, you still have to register with e-travel when departing the Philippines. There's actually a note at the entrance of the immigration when you depart from the Philippines that only Philippine passport holders are required to do e-travel registration when departing the Philippines. So please don't get confused on these rules. If you are entering the Philippines as a foreign passport holder, yes, you are required to register. But when you are departing from the Philippines as a foreign passport holder, this is no longer required. So please take note of that. Entry visa. So to those foreign nationals who are coming from the visa required countries, you must have an entry visa first. You have to apply for a valid visa at the nearest Philippine embassy or consulate in your area because you cannot enter the Philippines unless you have a visa. And to those of you who are under the Executive Order 408, this is the visa-free country. You guys don't need to apply for a visa beforehand. Your visa will be given to you upon arrival into the Philippines during your immigration process. For foreign nationals traveling to the Philippines with their Filipino citizen wife or husband, whichever is applicable, you are actually eligible to avail for the balikbayan program. For as long as you guys are traveling together, and you must be processed together during your immigration when you arrive in the Philippines. You are given a 1-year visa or the balikbayan visa upon arrival into the Philippines. To avail this, if you are a foreign national entering the Philippines as a tourist, traveling with either your former Filipino wife, your dual citizen wife, green card holder, or permanent resident wife, you can avail for the 1-year balikbayan visa. Like I said, you guys must travel together and you must be processed together. Because even if you're married to a Filipino citizen, but if you are traveling alone and you have your marriage certificate with you, proving that you are married to a Filipino national, but she's not there with you traveling, you will still be stamped as a tourist. So it's very important. And as we mentioned, when you guys are travel together, they may ask for proof of affiliation. So if you are traveling with a foreign spouse, that's a marriage certificate. Or if you are traveling with your foreign kids, that's the birth certificate. Travel insurance, this is now optional. Unlike before, it's mandatory. So it's really up to you if you want to avail travel insurance when you are traveling to the Philippines. I highly recommend it. There's a lot of travel insurance that you guys can avail. Just shop around. Just make sure that the travel insurance you're purchasing you can use in the Philippines because not all are applicable overseas. We still get quite a bit of inquiries with unvaccinated travelers. Actually, just recently, somebody posted a comment if RT-PCR test or antigen test is still required or is there still protocols for unvaccinated traveler to the Philippines. There is none because this protocol has long been lifted. They no longer require RT-PCR test nor antigen. You guys can travel freely to the Philippines. Exit clearance. This is required to foreign nationals who have stayed in the Philippines for 6 months or more. So if you enter the Philippines as a tourist, 9A visa, 13A visa, and you have stayed for more than 6 months in the Philippines, then you are required to secure the exit clearance certificate. You guys can process this at the nearest Bureau of Immigration office. You can also do this online, or if you have a long layover in Manila, you can process this at the 24/7 one-stop shop at Terminal 3, 3rd floor. SRRV are exempted to secure exit clearance regardless of how long they have stayed in the Philippines, the 6 months rule and up for the exit clearance. To those foreign nationals who were admitted under the balikbayan program, this is the 1-year visa. So this is not required to you guys also if you have stayed in the Philippines for less than 1 year. So for example, you entered in the Philippines and traveling with your former Filipino wife, you were able to avail for the balikbayan program, the 1-year visa, and you have stayed in the Philippines for 8 months, you don't have to secure for the exit clearance when you depart the Philippines. Travel tax, this is also required for foreign nationals who enter the Philippines as a tourist or SRRV if your stay is more than 1 year. So if you have stayed for like 6 months, 7 months, you don't need to pay for travel tax. I actually read a comment that this is not true because his brother stayed in the Philippines for 3 months, 4 months. He was required to pay travel tax. He shouldn't be required to pay for travel tax under this category. For 13A visa holders, this is different because regardless of your stay in the Philippines for how long or how short you have stayed in the Philippines, you must pay travel tax when you depart the Philippines. So for travel tax payment, you can do this online or you can do this at the airport because they have counters there for you to process your travel tax. For economy class tickets, that's 1,620 pesos. And for first class, that's 2,700 pesos. So that's pretty much the travel requirements for foreign nationals who are entering or departing the Philippines as a tourist, 9A, 13A, or SRRV for the month of December 2024. Few tips if you guys are traveling this month. This is the busiest month in any airport, I guess, because this is peak season. A lot of travelers wants to celebrate Christmas and New Year's with their friends and family here in the Philippines or maybe abroad. So make sure to be very careful, be very vigilant with your luggage at the airport because it gets crowded this month. So be very cautious when you are traveling to and from the Philippines. And to those of you who have just recently arrived under this category in the Philippines or have departed the Philippines, if you guys can share your experience, what documents they ask from you, what's the process, was it smooth, was it stress-free, or did you have any delays or hassle during this process? If you guys can share this information, I would really appreciate it. So this is the latest. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continuous support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.